For the past 1 week, something strange has been happening. The moment you wake up in the morning, all you seem to hear around you is whistle sounds. On the road, whistles. In WhatsApp forwards, whistles. On TV debates, whistles. By now, honestly, our eardrums are aching because of all these whistles. And no, this is not because India suddenly turned into a country full of referees. All these noise started because a particular political party has been allotted the whistle symbol for the upcoming elections. This single symbol has suddenly triggered curiosity, conversations, and confusions. Is this whistle permanent? Who decides election symbols? And why do some political parties use the same symbol everywhere while others don't? This is not random and definitely not accidental. Behind this whistle lies constitutional authority, election law, and the powers of the Election Commission of India. Hi, welcome to Achievers Law Academy's YouTube channel. So in today's video, let us clearly understand how election symbols are allotted in India, what is the difference between national parties and state parties, and what happens to a new political party. Let us begin with the constitutional foundation. Under Article 324 of the Indian Constitution, the Election Commission of India is vested with the power of superintendence, direction and control of elections to the Parliament, state legislatures and the offices of President and Vice President. This constitutional power includes the conduct of elections, recognition of political parties and allotment of election symbols. The detailed legal framework governing election symbols is provided under the Election Symbols Reservation and Allotment Order 1968 issued by the Election Commission under its authority derived from Article 324. This order is extremely important because it lays down the classification of political parties, reservation of election symbols, and resolution of disputes relating to symbols. Now, let us understand why election symbols are so important. India is a country with vast linguistic diversity and varying level of literacy. Election symbols help voters to easily identify political parties. And now, let us move to the classification of political parties. Under the election symbols order, political parties are broadly classified into three categories. First, national parties. Second, state parties. And third, registered unrecognized political parties. A political party is recognized as a national party if it satisfies the following conditions such as securing at least 6% of valid votes in Lok Sabha or assembly elections in 4 or more states and winning at least 4 Lok Sabha seats or being recognized as a state party in at least 4 states. A national party are allotted a reserved election symbol which is permanent and valid throughout India. Secondly, a party becomes a state party if it secures at least 6% of valid votes in a state assembly elections and wins at least 2 seats or wins 3% of total assembly seats or 3 seats, whichever is more. Such parties are allowed to reserved symbol, but this reservation is limited only to the state in which the party is recognized. Now comes the third category. These are the parties registered with the Election Commission but have not fulfilled the criteria to become a national or state party. Mostly newly formed political parties fall into this category. At present, the party which has been allotted the whistle symbol belongs to this category. Such parties do not get a permanent symbol. Instead, they are allotted a free symbol temporarily for a particular election. That is how the whistle symbol has been allotted. It is important to remember that the symbol is not permanent unless the party later gains recognition as a state party or national party. Now an important question arises. Why do political parties actually strive to become a recognized state or national party? The answer lies in the special benefits and facilities granted to recognized parties. These benefits flow from the combination of the Election Symbols Reservation and Allotment Order 1968, the Conduct of Election Rules 1961, and guidelines issued by the Election Commission under Article 324. First, with respect to symbols, if a party is recognized as a state party, it is entitled to the exclusive allotment of its reserved symbol to its candidates within that state. If a party is recognized as a national party, it enjoys exclusive use of its reserved symbols throughout India. Next comes the nomination process. Recognized national and state parties require one proper proposer for filing the nomination papers. In contrast, registered unrecognized parties and independent candidate require 10 proposers. Recognized parties are also entitled to benefits relating to electoral rolls. They receive 2 complete set of electoral rolls free of cost at the time of revision, and their candidates receive 1 free copy of electoral roll during elections. Another important facility relates to media access. Recognized political parties are provided broadcast and telecast facilities on Akashvani and Doordarshan during general elections. Now comes a very important exam-oriented point about star campaigners. A recognized national or state party can nominate a maximum of 40 star campaigners, whereas a registered unrecognized political party can only nominate 20 star campaigners. The travel expenses of star campaigners are not included in the election expenditure of the candidate of that party, subject to the Election Commission guidelines. Thus, recognition is not merely symbolic, it brings exclusive symbols, procedural ease, logistical support, media access, and to conclude, election symbols are not just pictures or campaign tools. They represent democratic participation, constitutional authority, and the structured functioning of India's electoral system. The allotment of whistle symbol is a real-life example of how constitutional provisions and election laws operate in practice. That's it for today. If you find this video useful, do like, share and subscribe to Achievers Law Academy, and also comment below if you want a separate detailed video on Election Commission of India. Thank you.